So you brought up the book of Romans in chapter 5, and we're going to go through verses 12 through 14. And like the last time it seemed to work, I'm going to read. And then when you tell me stop, I'll put the brakes on it, and you go to town and do what you got to do.
Yes, sir.
And so when I read these scriptures, I thought of it in terms of it's not finished yet. And yet everybody tries to say it's already been fulfilled. You don't need to keep the commandments anymore.
Oh, yes.
But it's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. So let's go through this. So in Romans chapter 5, starting in verse 12, it says, therefore, just and actively like through one man's sin, as an offense that missed the mark to not share in the prize, entered the world. And death through sin, and thus death spread by passing through to all men, because all sinned by transgressing morality. For until the finishing point of the law, it's funny, when I was translating this, there's this tendency that you see a word and it seems insignificant. It really, like this word until.
Until.
Everybody knows what until means. But when you go and you look it up in the Greek, it kind of puts a little bit of a different twist on the word. And in the red, it means the finishing point of the law. So the question is what is the finishing point of the law? And we're going to find out as we continue to read through the text, because it starts to make it more clear. So the point here is it's not finished yet. The law is not done yet. You got sin in the world, and the law defines what sin is, so you know how to get out of it.
Yes.
But I don't want to preempt it too much. Let's continue on. Of the law of Moshe and the Gospels as a prescription for sin. As a prescription for sin. As an offense that misses the mark to not share in the prize was in the world. For its inhabitants, but sin is not imputed or put on account where there is no law of Moshe and the Gospels as a prescription for it.
Okay, so when he gave me these scriptures, he really started like everything has a starting point, and if you don't know where the starting point is, how do you know where the finish line is?
Exactly.
And so if you have no starting point for your